Underwood starts the year with a win. Garrett Taden Hall among the stars tonight as the Eagles beat Harlan. Garrett, we'll start with you. That's a really good Harlan program you guys just beat. How are we feeling with starting 1-0?
Oh, we feel great. 1-0 was the goal, and we came in and did that. Harlan, they're a great team. They got a great program. They've won, countless state titles. But, we came in tonight, we played hard, and we got the job done.
Score early, and that maybe set the tone. How big was it to strike first?
I think it was huge to come out on that first drive and score right away. It sets the tone for the game, gets the guys all excited, gets the crowd excited, and, just kind of settles us in for the whole game. So, yeah.
The offense obviously runs through you from the quarterback spot. Your thoughts on the way the offense connected tonight?
I think we played really well on offense tonight. The only times where we were kind of stumbling or what, we were just shooting ourselves in the foot. Penalties, not lining up right, and that's going to happen week one. That happens, but all credit to the guys up front tonight. They worked their tails off. They got us some movement, and they're the reason for those big runs.
With the passing game, it seemed like short passes, long passes, sideline, over the middle, everything was working. Talk about that.
Yeah, we got some great receivers this year. We got guys that catch the ball, and they're easy to throw to. So my job is just get them the ball and let them make plays.
One thing that stood out to me tonight was your ability to make plays with your legs. I know that's an area that wasn't there your sophomore year. How has that grown and improved?
I don't know. I've just gotten bigger, bigger and stronger, faster, maybe. I don't know. But, with my size, I feel like I can, lower my shoulder and people, it's kind of hard to tackle me because I'm so big. So, yeah.
How can you guys learn and grow from tonight?
It's just, that's a great team, but, it's 1 week at a time. This week it's in the past. It doesn't matter anymore. It's a great win, but we just got to move on next week, get ready for I-35.
Go over to Taden now. You hit some big plays offensively. Tell me about that.
I was looking to get open. I was hoping he'd throw the ball down to me. That's all it was.
Take me through that first touchdown. 3rd and long, and you guys hit a big play to get on the board first.
I wanted to score that touchdown. I wanted to get this game rolling. I wanted to get the fire and the team going.
You're really fast. In what ways will that kind of be used for you in the offense this year?
The deep ball, as you said, we're going to try and use me to get past people and burn them almost.
How fun is it to be a part of an offense like this?
It's a lot of fun. When you can run the ball, throw the ball, the linemen block like crazy, and it's awesome when they can move men up front like that.
Taden, awesome job tonight. All right, Coach, that was a really good Harlan team that you guys just beat tonight. Your thoughts and takeaways?
I'm just really proud of our team. The growth that we've made in a year. I just told the guys I don't know last year if we were, mentally where we needed to be to win that game a year ago. Get 2 first downs there when we absolutely had to have it, when the momentum had swung their way. To get 2 first downs there to ice it. Really, really happy for our guys. We got a ton of corrections to make. That's a gritty football team. Never quit. Took us right to the edge, and we're going to be better for it. I promise you that. That's why we scheduled this game, and it's a heck of a football game.
Strike early. How big was that to score on the first drive?
I think big. Just set the tone of the game. I kind of think it calmed our offense down a little bit. Obviously, they're big. It was hype coming into this game. Not very often we play a team of that caliber. Our kids were excited, and I think that just calmed us down and allowed us to get into a little rhythm.
Yeah, I think it was just under 500 total yards of offense. What'd you like offensively tonight?
I just like the versatility. I thought we ran the ball when we absolutely needed to, and then obviously having Garrett back there and just making great decision after great decision. That's a huge plus for us. We'll continue to put the ball in his hands when we need it the most, and he'll continue to deliver.
You knew coming into the year you were going to have some receivers step up. Taden Hall did in a big way tonight. What can you say about him?
I am so proud of Taden. Last year, Taden started at corner for us, and I just really thought his confidence lacked in himself sometimes. And I think that this type of game for him can propel him to exactly how good a football player he is. Looking for big things out of Taden and the rest of our receiving corps. We had a lot of guys step up. Riker Adair, plays line for us the last 2 years, becomes that tight end position, makes some huge catches, sure-handed kid. Just really proud of a lot of those guys.
Maybe it's a tough question to answer, but was this better than you expected in week one?
That is a tough question to answer. I don't know. The game was a very good game. It's a game we absolutely needed. I love these early season games when we're tested like this. I just think it pays off for us so much down the road. So I don't, I didn't know exactly what to expect, but I will say it's exactly what we needed.
How can you learn from this?
Oh, we're going to put on film, and there's a lot we're going to be able to correct. One thing we got to do is, we almost. We were running guys off the field in the second half with cramp issues and this and that, so we got to find a way to, obviously hone in on our conditioning and things like that. But there's going to be a lot of correctables, and I think this team is willing to make themselves better and willing to improve each week.